offloading Freja and doing much of the maintenance and cleaning necessary, it was time to start our Mediterranean adventure. But first, an easy maneuver to dock at the fuel wharf, where we were ready to fuel up with about 10,000 litres of diesel. Last thing to do.
Maybe 4,000, and then we put 4,000, and then we top up. Okay. What's that? Buongiorno and welcome. We have left Genoa, headed for Corsica, and I think we will have a run of about 11-12 hours. We're not punching along super fast. We have decided to be a little bit more conservative on our fuel. We put 9,000 litres in this morning almost. And given the expense, we might just plod along at a steady 8.5 knots for the evening. We'll arrive when it's dark either way, so whether we arrive at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 11 o'clock doesn't really matter so much. So happy just to plod along, save a few litres. But yes, we've refueled, we've got ourselves underway. We have lovely wife over here, and here we go. We'll get the drone up more now that we're out of Genoa. It was a bit close to the flight path, so now I think we're out and about and we go to some beautiful beaches. We should be able to put the drone up, so happy days. Good afternoon. I have just changed the flag from Italy to France as we approach Corsica down here. Our first night out since we took the boat off the ship in Genoa. So it's nice to be out here.
Welcome to Corsica! One of the things I love the most about this boat is you can walk around no matter what the sea conditions. It's pretty easy.
Beautiful. A lovely, lovely, lovely morning. Grab my towel, my shoes, and we are going to go for a walk. How you feeling, wifey?
Good.
Peter?
So relaxed.
Awesome, boss.
Thumbs up. Okay, let's do this.
Our first morning in Corsica enabled us to get off and have a beautiful walk around the nearby headlands. The temperature in mid-June was still not too hot and the walking was pleasant. Corsica is beautiful, a part of France with rich history and featuring dramatic coastline, clear water and old buildings. We saw many of these forts or lookout towers which date to the Genovese rule of the islands and were mostly constructed in the 1500s for defence purposes.
And there is our anchor. Very nice. Just going to do a quick engine room check. We have had a swim, I've had a stand-up paddleboard, and we are going to pick up friends. Sun's bright. And I'll just show you a little bit of the routine before startup. Nothing too strenuous, I can assure you. So what we'll do is we will go down to the engine room, which is accessed from here in the cockpit, and down we go. And it also accesses the crew space, which is where Peter lives. He's very neat and tidy, of course, and into the engine room. I'm going to need that paper towel, and in we go. Okay, so first up, quick visual inspection, especially in the pans, to look for anything that resembles an oil drip, leak or otherwise. And at the front end, again, any oil, and also any wear and tear on any fan belts that might be visible. Coolant levels are good and generally all okay. I'll have a quick look in the bilge because that should be quite dry. It is. And same on the other engine. And that all looks good. I'll inspect the two stuffing boxes. Just have a quick look. Puppy pads underneath them. Actually an idea from one of the other 85 owners, Tim, who suggested that. Good idea indeed. Catches any drips and mitigates the mess. So I'm just going to check the oil. So I'll grab the paper towel. Okay, so I know this sounds 101, but we have coolant, engine oil and transmission fluid in the engine. The engine oil is checked when the engine is off. The transmission fluid level is checked when the engine is idling. And having a look at that, spot on and nice looking oil. We're about 300 hours into this oil. It'll be changed in another 100 hours, maybe less, but it looks good.
Hey, you couldn't see it coming. You might have thought it.
We remained anchored around Calvi on the east coast for 10 days with almost perfect weather conditions while family visited from Sweden. The days were long and sunny, the solar power was working a treat. The opportunity to explore the little bays and coves for a swim and lie in the sun was easily accessible. Walking or exploring by tender was a certainty every day for a few hours.
Cold and warm, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it flew by, 'cause time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it if you don't catch it in time. In time. Say yes, rather than no. Don't let your fears lead. Light is at your feet.
Waking up in time for these special sunrises, followed by an early stand-up paddle in the bay, is a wonderful way to start the day. We remained at anchor, as we almost always tend to do. Is where we feel most comfortable, and the boat too, not restrained by ropes. However, with family aboard, the novelty of a night in town marina, Calvi, was worth it too. It's a bit of work for us entering a marina, and the neighbours are very close, but Calvi is a beautiful little town. This is contrasted best with the view of Calvi when we are at anchor, watching the sun set behind the old town on the hill. We know which provides the better view for us, that's for sure. With my brother still aboard, it was time to head south down the west coast. We were eventually to drop him off in Rome. Our next stop was Girolata, after some amazing coastal cruising in near perfect conditions. Girolata is a coastal enclave only accessed by sea or a long hike from a remote road. There is an old 16th century fort on the hill. In the bay are a quaint collection of buoys managed by the locals. Access to the beach involves tying to buoy, being collected and dropped off, all for a very reasonable €6. The pace is slow and relaxed, with a couple of bars and some basic accommodation. Even the cows seem quite relaxed, perhaps even a little bit interested in making a bit of trouble.
Not welcome. Didn't pay the bill last time.
We were rewarded rewarded with another perfect morning as we pushed further down the coast. Mornings like these make up for bashing into 25 knot winds and short, sharp chop worth it. Next stop was the Sanguinaires islands of Ajaccio, where Napoleon was born. It's a protected natural site with lots of seagulls and dramatic topography. From there, we did a quick reconnaissance of Bonifasio, where the cliffs were totally different in colour and geology to further north. Bonifasio is an amazing walled town from the 9th century with an incredible port, which we'll visit in August with our children aboard. Then onward, past some huge yachts and back into Italy. Thanks very much for watching. Ciao.